Eclectic Wicca is a highly personal spiritual path that allows individuals to blend beliefs, practices, and traditions from multiple sources, rather than adhering to one strict branch of Wicca. Eclectic Wiccans typically believe that spirituality should feel authentic, intuitive, and personally meaningful. Instead of following rigid doctrine, they often ask themselves, what genuinely resonates with my spirit and values? Because of this, the path is deeply individual and adaptable to each practitioner's unique spiritual experiences. A central belief shared by many eclectic Wiccans is that nature is sacred and spiritually alive. Many are drawn to philosophies such as pantheism and animism, which emphasize the spiritual interconnectedness of all existence. Pantheistic Wicca is rooted in the belief that the divine is not separate from the universe, but exists within it. Rather than viewing God as a distant being outside creation, pantheistic Wiccans experience the divine as present throughout all life and nature itself. In this perspective, the earth, oceans, forests, animals, seasons, and even human beings are all expressions of sacred energy for a pantheistic Wiccan. Forests are holy, rivers carry spiritual presence. Animals are part of the divine whole. People contain sacred energy. The earth itself is alive and meaningful. The divine is often understood less as a human-like deity and more as universal consciousness, life force, energy, spirit woven throughout existence, the sacred balance of nature. This belief encourages spirituality to be experienced directly through everyday life and the natural world. The divine may be encountered through moonlight, thunderstorms, trees and forests, crystals and minerals, music and creativity, meditation and intuition, acts of kindness, seasonal change. As a result, many pantheistic Wiccans feel closest to the divine outdoors, near water, beneath the night sky, walking through forests, gardening, or simply connecting physically with the earth. Pantheistic Wicca also emphasizes interconnectedness. Many practitioners believe that all life affects all life. Energy flows between living beings. Thoughts, intentions, and actions carry spiritual significance. Harming nature ultimately harms ourselves. This worldview often fosters deep reverence for animals, ecosystems, emotional awareness, healing practices, environmental balance. A pantheistic Wiccan may strongly resonate with the belief God is not distant from the world. God lives through the world. Animistic Wicca shares many similarities, but focuses specifically on the belief that spirit or consciousness exists throughout nature and the world around us. The word animism originates from a term meaning spirit or soul. For an animistic Wiccan, the world is not spiritually empty or lifeless. Instead, spirit exists within animals, plants, rivers, forests, storms, stones, and even particular places. Nature is viewed as spiritually aware, energetically alive, deserving of respect, interconnected through sacred existence. Animistic Wiccans often experience spirituality through direct interaction with the natural world, including wind moving through trees, bird calls, thunderstorms, moon phases, firelight, oceans and rivers, dreams and intuition, changing seasons. In this path, daily life itself becomes sacred interaction with the living world. Practice is commonly associated with animistic Wicca, include grounding barefoot in nature, honoring the four elements, speaking to plants or trees, moon rituals, outdoor meditation, leaving offerings to nature, creating altars with natural objects, celebrating seasonal festivals, listening deeply to intuition. There is often a strong emphasis on respect, reciprocity, gratitude, spiritual balance. Animistic Wiccans frequently feel a moral and spiritual responsibility toward protecting nature, caring for animals, environmental harmony, mindful and intentional living. The belief that spirit exists throughout nature naturally encourages reverence rather than domination over the earth. Many eclectic Wiccans combine aspects of both pantheism and animism within their spiritual practices. They may see the divine as both present throughout the universe and alive within nature itself. This creates a spirituality centered on connection, awareness, balance, and reverence for life. Many also follow the ethical principle known as the Wiccan redeem, and it harm none, do what ye will. This is commonly interpreted to mean act with awareness, avoid intentional harm, respect the free will of others, take responsibility for one's actions and energy. Ultimately, eclectic Wicca is a flexible and deeply personal spiritual path that encourages individuals to form a direct relationship with nature.